Trevone, Coach Patterson showed a lot of faith in your offense to keep doing what you've been doing. Throw the ball, not necessarily run it. Did you agree with that? Did you feel like you could keep throwing the ball downfield?
Yeah, I mean, we feel like we can throw the ball on any defense that we play, and I mean that's the thing that we try to master at. And Baylor's a good defense, and these are games that we're basically going to try to have to come in and battle and take, and they basically played a lot better than us and came out with the win.
You guys put up 58 points. You had a kick return and an interception for 58.
Yeah, I mean, when you think about it, it really doesn't. The points really don't mean nothing when you lose 58 to 61. So maybe we should have scored 62.
Sam, how do you guys pick yourselves up after this game and get ready for Oklahoma State?
Basically, leaders on our team are going to have to pick guys up, and we're going to have to come tomorrow and watch this film, and that taste is in our mouth that we, as guys in the locker room, we really don't want that feeling again, and we're just going to come in, and nothing's really going to change. We're just going to prepare better and try to finish games better.
When y'all were up by 21, what did you feel like at that point?
I try not to pay attention to the scoreboard. We try to score as many points as possible. But Baylor's a good team. Their offense came back and bounced back really strong in the second half, and they just scored more points than us.
On third down and on the fourth down there at the very end of the game, y'all came out a lot throwing that fade. What's the game plan with that? What's that situation?
Basically, you have a guy that has great ball skills, and you basically just try to get a guy a chance. So that's what we try to come out and do, and the defensive guy just made a better play.
Are you trying to draw a PI on that if he doesn't?
If anything, if for the worst, you get the PI, but I mean, basically just try to go out there and try to give a guy a chance.
Trevone, is it up to you to pick up the rest of the team here going forward?
It's just not up to me. It's up to me, guys like me, Sam, just basically leaders on our team and upperclassmen that's going to have to pull this team together, because there's a lot of guys that are hurt right now, and we're going to have to come back. I mean, we have another game next week, so I mean, we really can't let this just one loss just stay with us for the rest of the season and ruin our season like that.
Down there at the end when y'all had that drive in midfield and it was fourth down, you had this series of timeouts, decide whether to punt or whether to go for it. Did you know at that time that y'all were going to either try a fake punt?
I had no idea what was going on until Coach Patterson came and told me that we have a fourth down call, and we told him, we tried to go out there and execute it, and Baylor just made a better play.
What do you think of Avalon today?
BJ, he's one of those guys that when the ball is in his hands, you never know what can happen. So, I mean, he had a great game, but we need a full team effort on all three phases, and the offense has to pick that part up, and defense has to pick that part up, and special teams. So, I mean, at the end of the day, we have weapons all over the field, but, I mean, we need to win. We need ball games.
Kobe Listenby's been one of your prime targets throughout the season. Is this the kind of game, the kind of connection that y'all been trying to work towards?
Yeah, we knew we were going to come in and take shots with Kobe. He's lightning, so we knew we were going to try to come in and take shots with him, and that's what we tried to do. Some were good, some were bad. You just live with those and try to pray that, I mean, if you throw it once out of 3 times, hopefully you complete one for a big play.
Why do you think this has become such a good rivalry?
I wouldn't say you have two teams that hate each other, but there's so much tension, and you can also say respect for both sides of the ball and for both teams, to where like it's an in-state rivalry. We know a lot of guys from Baylor. I'm pretty sure they know a lot of us. So I mean, you just try to make it. Really wasn't a rivalry. I feel like it was just another game for us.
Got 2 more questions.
How do you think the offense handled the crowd noise? You maybe put up 58 points, but did it surprise you that you guys were able to move the ball up so much?
I mean, when you're out there on the field, you try to tune everything out, and that's what we tried to do today. But obviously, it wasn't enough. So just big ups to Baylor. They played a great game, and we just have to come back and be better next week.
Trevone, how much emotionally did you guys invest in these first 2 conference games?
I mean, these were the biggest 2 games of basically our year, and we tried to come out and punch first, and that's what we did. But obviously our punch wasn't big enough. They came back with a bigger punch, and we're just going to basically have to come back next week and play better.
Thanks, Trevone.
Thank you.